Coming back to this place brings back so many memories. You know?
There you are! Everyone, this way!
The Xianzhou Fu will be holding the Luminary Combat Art Ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Why are there Boris in here?
Right on time. Hello there. Hey, old metal. Which one do you want to strike? Oh, all of them? Rock-shattering slash! Master Yun Li! Look at how hard I've been training! I could take 10 of you!
好。
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the
Damn.
outside. It's completely underwater.
Die Enemies sind kurz. Sein Design gefällt mir aber auch, ne?
An undercurrent beneath the surface.
Er ist sowas von Feuer. Ich weiß nicht mehr, welchen Farbe er ist. Bitte seine Ability.
My first meal after regaining my freedom is the
Wer ist er?
blood of my fellow
Wait, da war noch ein anderer Charakter.
My condolences, Miss Hanya.
memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing. They've all come back.
If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge.
Damn, wer bist du? Digga, die Charakter einfach, die nicht in dem Update sind, sehen ja so cool aus.
Exactly right. In the version 2.4 Trailblaze Continuance mission,
Okay, ja,
find
ja.
this duel
Oh,
under the
Part
pristine
1?
Blue One. Trailblazers will witness Yanqing's
Aber das heißt, es wird auch einen
assiduous side
Zeitpart geben, I
and
guess, in
his new
2.5.
identity. The shackling prison is where we detain criminals. Its cold and forbidding entrance is located below the waters of Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Damn.
Huh? That does look creepy.
An individual
Das
must
ist eine
first stand
verdammt
trial
coole
before
Area,
being
holy
escorted
fuck.
to their cell.
Underground
For
Prison.
those guilty of particularly heinous crimes,
Das ist
we
super
reserve
cool.
special cells of biting cold or searing heat.
Damn.
The interrogations of Blade and Locha were conducted in just
Ja,
such a
genau in
place.
dem Raum.
Doesn't sound like an easy place to spring a prison break.
You can say that again. The Ten Lords Commission keeps a watchful eye, and the routes to the cells are tangled webs filled with carefully designed mechanisms. Those seeking access must first overcome innumerable tests of fortitude.
It would appear the shackling prison is the haunt of wolf-like monsters. Huh. Borison?
That's right. The Borison are ruthless beyond measure, infamous for their inborn moon rage. Upon entering battle, the Borison share stacks of bloodlust. When bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks, they enter the moon rage state and become enhanced. Ooh,
Oh,
watch your step, Trailblazers.
damn. Damn.
As a physical type character following the path of destruction, gentle persuasion isn't really my style. When using my skill, I restore my own HP while dealing physical damage to a single target and adjacent
Okay,
enemies.
ich sehe da wieder
Sets
zwei
unique
Ults.
Combat is the way she counters the enemy. When attacked, she immediately launches a counter on the attacker, dealing damage to the target
Oh.
and adjacent enemies.
Bears a grudge
Okay.
and knows friend from foe. She doesn't mess around.
Aber ist der Counter eine
Use
Follower?
the enemy's strength against them. After using my ultimate, I acquire the parry state, which allows me to sustain lower damage and taunt all enemies. In addition,
What?
my ordinary counter is upgraded to powerful counter, which deals
Damn.
higher damage.
You seem well versed in the art of the counter. One assumes that surprise attacks during exploration aren't a concern for you?
Nope. When using my technique,
Yeah.
I obtain a special effect for a set duration. If an enemy launches an attack during that duration, the attack is blocked, And upon entering battle, I launch a powerful counter.
Boah,
on
das
friend's
ist
enemy.
verdammt cool.
Hardly regained your footing.
Das ist
Throw the
verdammt
giant
cool.
blade comes running straight for you.
Okay, aber als was
In
zählt
version
eine
2.4,
Counterattack?
Trailblazers will experience these swords to plowshares
Ist es eine neue Art Attack oder ist es einfach ein fancy Name für Follower?
love food from the Zhuming, bringing with them a prize much sought after among the war dance competitors.
Damn. Damn, was eine Ult.
The Yao Qing's illustrious healer.
Ist
heard
die
much
Unity.
about
Ich hab nicht vergessen, was die Charakter für
My
Part
visit to the law
für
firm is
Vater.
only
Oh
in
mein
aid of
Gott.
keeping the promise. Well, about time.
Alright.
I am a
Alright.
fire-type character on the path of Nihility.
Ja.
When using my technique during exploration, I create a special dimension. After entering battle with an enemy within the dimension, I inflict them with fire damage.
Geil.
And there's a possibility of following up with a stack of Ashen Roast debuff.
So,
Oh.
we're cooking the enemy alive?
Ashen Roast
Badass.
turns up the heat by causing enemies to sustain greater damage. Any attack that Jiaoqiu lands on an enemy has a chance of inflicting Ashen Roast.
Indeed.
Awesome.
Case in point, if I were to use my skill to deal blast damage, there would be a chance of simultaneously inflicting a stack of Ashen Roast on the target.
Und da war auch was mit Defense
You
gerade.
just throw spices
Was
into the
runtergeht.
battlefield?
Sharp eyes, General. After launching my ultimate, the battlefield becomes an enormous yuan-yang hot pot. The enemies are trapped in a searing
Ja,
broth,
Digga, die Ult
which
sieht
inflicts
so
damage
cool
on
aus.
each and
Oh
every
mein
one of
Gott.
them. At the same time, the effects of Ashen Roast are compounded for enemies inflicted with the debuff, in line with the current highest number of stacks. Immediately after, a field appears, which lasts for a set number of turns.
Aha.
Whew, all these hot pop visuals are making me hungry again. What does this field do exactly?
Enemies within the field sustain greater ultimate damage.
Oh.
And during their action, there is a chance they will be inflicted by a stack of Ashen Roast.
Oh, it would follow that if, for example, Acheron were on the team, you would be able to help her acquire ultimate charges more quickly.
Absolutely right.
Nice of you to invite
Wait,
the
das heißt,
enemy
wir
to
haben
dinner
basically
before showing them
eine
the
noch
door.
stärkere
Best meal they'll
Gwenfit.
ever experience. Word of advice?
Das ist
Order
insane.
on next time, fellas. Well, we've got to know new friends from both the Zhuming and the Yao Qing. Let's turn our gaze to the version 2.4 banner info. In version 2.4's first half
go.
of event,
Okay.
Trailblazers can
Skip.
acquire the limited 5-star
Skip.
character Yoon Lee, as well as the limited 5-star character
Da skip ich.
Hua Hua. The limited 5-star light cones, Dance at Sunset,
Und
and
das heißt, ich
Night
habe
of
genug
Bright
Zeit, um
will
Puls zu
be
holen.
boosted.
A cat is a human's best friend.
You certainly have a cat-like energy to you, Miss Yoon Lee.
Let's move swiftly on to this version's second half.
Oh,
of
Sparkle auch noch
limited
da?
5-star
Oh.
characters, Jiaoqiu and Masked Fool Sparkle. In addition, the drop rate
Leider
of
sind
the
die Forces
limited
immer so
5-star
scheiße,
light
aber
cones, those many
ich würde ihn schon gern
screens,
haben,
and
glaube ich,
earthly
weil er ist ja
escapades
echt gut da mit
will be
meiner
boosted.
Black Swan zusammen und Kafka.
Another
Die drei in
eye-opening
einem
moment
Team.
for our fox friend.
Wäre
Moments
heftig.
spent in the cool shade of
Aber
an
halt,
old tree should
Sparkle
be used
Rügern
for
wäre auch
admiring the
huge.
surrounding scenery.
Couldn't agree
Ja, schauen.
more. And I almost forgot. The version 2.4 War Banner will feature a familiar face of
Ja,
the 4-star
okay, eine neue Lightcone. Die
Poised
sieht
to
echt cool aus.
bloom.
She has the presence of a true swordmaster. Someone's been taking their training seriously.
Without further ado, let's take a closer look at the fruits of March 7th's journey as a Swordmaster Apprentice.
Okay. Ich bin sowieso gespannt, was sie kann, weil sie bleibt ja wahrscheinlich ein Forster, deswegen muss sie ja was Atemraubendes können, damit sie, sag ich mal, gut ist.
March 7th,
Okay.
the Hunt's basic attack deals imaginary damage.
Ja.
When using her skill, March 7th selects a teammate as master and presents them with a special beverage to increase their speed.
Okay.
Good apprentice.
As a promising young student, March 7th has a keen understanding of her master's style. When her master launches an attack or ultimate, March 7th acquires charges. When charges reach a set number of stats, she immediately takes action again and obtains an enhanced basic attack. Her enhanced basic attack deals set hits of damage to a target enemy, with a chance of dealing further hits.
Okay.
Just a chance?
She's a rookie, remember? Her moves might be a little rusty, but they can surprise you all the same. Depending on her master's path, her specific attacks possess additional effects.
That's right. For example, masters on the paths of destruction, erudition, or the hunt can cause specific attacks to deal additional damage. And masters on the paths of nihility, harmony, preservation, or abundance can raise the toughness reduction of specific attacks.
Putting learning into practice.
Okay.
Where do I find an apprentice?
After using her ultimate, March 7th can deal damage to a target enemy while improving her next enhanced basic attack.
And for those who were wondering what having March as an apprentice is like, there you have it.
March 7th is humble and learns from all her allies. During exploration, for every time a teammate uses their technique, March 7th acquires a charge at the start of the next battle. When using her own technique, she regenerates energy at the start of the next battle.
It must be a great privilege to have an apprentice with such powers of perception.
Okay.
Well, get this. Completing specific tasks
Aber das
in
hört
the
sich
first
nicht an, als wäre sie
Forest
stark.
Trailblaze Continuance will unlock March 7th the Hunt. Once unlocked, a path-switching option will appear in the character
Oh, das sieht
interface
cool
within.
aus. Das ist cool, das ist cool.
That's my apprentice.
She certainly does have the aura
Aber
of
das
a
sieht halt
heroine.
mehr einfach nach einem Fun-Forster aus, den man nutzen kann. Aber das sieht halt wirklich nicht
After the break.
stark aus. Aber ich glaube, man muss einfach die Zahlen dann sehen vom Damage und so.
Guests and visitors from all corners are converging on the Lawfu, but not all are harboring noble intentions.
Da frage ich aber auch, sind alle
I'm sure all you remember a
eingeladen
certain
dort?
IPC representative by the name of Scott.
Mr. Albert, have you heard the proverb, haste makes waste?
Have you heard the proverb, when needs must? Between me and Yan Qing, we've got the sword skills to provide the best crash course in town. Still, balance training also requires rest,
Ich würde
relaxation,
sagen, wir machen
and
einfach
fun.
Mangas.
The fabled work-life balance. Sounds like you've got it figured out, Miss Yunli. Results or your money back.
I have a feeling Miss March will have some fortuitous encounters and crucial assistance along the way.
Oh, I might just have to offer a helping hand myself.
The encounters and sword training experiences that March accumulates will dictate the nature of the story's conclusion. The end result will always be a solo confrontation with Scott, though the nature of the showdown will also vary accordingly.
Following the ending.
Wait, for real?
Trailblazers can
Das sind
acquire
verschiedene
stellar gear
Endings?
and March 7th, the
Da waren jetzt aber
Hunt
3
Battle
Eidolons.
With the combined
Kriegt man nur
assistance of
3
her
dort oder
friends,
kriegt man alle
surely
dort?
Miss March will prevail over Scott.
Und dann
Absolutely.
muss es ja ein permanentes Event
As
sein, sonst
long
kann man
as
ja
the swordmaster
die
is worthy of the
Eidolons nicht
sword in their
bekommen.
hand, they have nothing to worry about.
Wise words indeed, Miss Yunli.
Oh.
Let's move on to another
Ein
event.
Mülltonnen-Event.
After leaving Penacony, I'm sure Trailblazers will remember with fondness their unpredictable old friends, the trash cans.
It would seem these old friends have appeared on the Xianzhou.
Wait, how?
Here they have. And a medical intern from Penacony is on the
How?
lookout
Ich
for an
dachte, das wären
assistant.
Traumenemies, weil die
To
auch nur
complete
in
a
der
series of
Traumlandschaft immer
shoots to
waren.
uncover the secrets
How
of
sind die da?
Barstruck.
Wait, what? They're doing a trash can shoot?
You better believe it. The intern in question is Randolph. And just like the Trailblazers, they're a trash can enthusiast.
If you spend enough time in the cosmos, there's nobody you won't encounter. Trash can enthusiasts? Comes with the territory.
During the event,
Also das ist
Trailblazers
basically ein
must use the photography
Foto-Event.
software provided by Randolph to take pictures of trash cans hidden among the crowds.
Different trash cans mean
naja, weiß ich
different
jetzt
points,
nicht, du.
with some trash cans even adopting special movements.
Das Event klingt langweilig.
Do your
Das
best
ist
to
halt
get
ein
them all on
Foto-Event, ne?
film to maximize your points and complete the stage objectives.
And a friendly reminder, trash cans may appear unexpectedly and without warning. Trailblazers wishing to catch them all will need their wits about them.
Now, this event isn't confined to the CN show. Your old friends have also appeared in Bellabog.
Digga,
Rumor
die
has it
Sterne
that
aber überall
Bellabog
Müll von denen.
inhabitants have recently been attacked by a shadow of unknown origin. To resolve this case, our trash can friends need the strength of Trailblazers and Bellabogians alike.
And that's the end of the trash can-related content for this version. Right?
Don't speak too soon.
Oh mein Gott.
Trailblazers
Digga.
Friendship is Magic event. Trailblazers need to use specific characters to play the role of magician and summon a special trash can comrade, Letter Pony, to fight alongside them.
A trash can summoning magician.
Oh.
Does this sorcerer have any other notable...
Also es ist basically
Of
ein
course,
Fight-Event,
The magician's
wo wir
skill and ultimate
Trash
require
can
all new combat effects
spawnen
with the
können.
power to command mini-cans during battle.
Oh mein Gott, die
Mini-cans'
haben
attack and talent abilities will depend on which
Die haben
character
Bilder
wishes
von
to
dem
summon
scheiß
them,
Charakter
adding
drauf.
further
Oh mein
layers to
Gott,
the
das ist
combat
geil.
experience. For example, the skills of certain magicians summon mini-cans onto the battlefield up to a maximum of 5. The more mini-cans on the battlefield, the higher the attack and the more energy regenerated for the
Die waren doch
magician.
absolut drauf, als sie das
Classic
Event gemacht haben.
Trash.
Oder jegliche von den Mülltonnen-Events.
Some mini-cans can even enter an ultra gold state and receive extra buffs. And we've only scratched the surface. Trailblazers who wish to test the limits of magical trash can strength can do so in-game.
Ooh.
The event will launch a new challenge stage daily, with 5 stages total and each stage split into 2 difficulties. After completing the Initiation Trial Challenge, Trailblazers can unlock the official trial difficulty for an even harder test.
See you on the battlefield, friends.
Welcome back, y'all! As always, in
Pulls
version
for free.
2.4,
Whoa.
we'll be seeing the return of 10 free warps in the Gifted Odyssey check-in event.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Some comforts are here to stay.
And of course, there's also the double events.
Ja, ja, klar.
Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty.
Remember to complete the simulated universe or divergent universe for double planar ornaments.
And we haven't even got to this version's system optimizations yet, starting with the relic system. When using the filter function to screen relics already in your possession, filter choices can be saved for a faster selection process.
Oh.
Meanwhile, in the relic
Okay,
inventory,
yeah.
Trailblazers will find new quick lock and quick discard functions. When choosing relics for a character, relics will be sorted according to the character's relic set prioritization, with the most suitable relics appearing first. There's also a new feature for relic substat recommendations.
By using the recommended relics feature, not only can Trailblazers view a character's most frequently used relic set, but also the recommended main and subsidiary stats.
And finally, when checking Simulated Universe Interface and Cavern of Corrosion in the Interastral Peace Guide, Trailblazers can see recommended characters for the relics in question.
Ah,
consider
ja,
it.
gut, ja.
Now, to allow
I guess
Trailblazers
it's
to come
cool.
into faster contact with new versions, captivating events, and time-limited rewards, 2.4 has added an advanced access feature for both Trailblaze continuance and events.
So if a Trailblazer doesn't meet the prerequisite conditions for a given event, they can still experience the new version's events and missions?
You got it! Trailblazers who've reached level 21 will see a Play Now icon appear on the event page for events with advanced access eligibility. Just select the icon to join the experience.
Now that's an
Okay, I guess
optimization.
das ist ganz cool für Early
Ready
Player. Für
and
Neue.
waiting.
Ooh.
In the mission catalog, missions with early access will feature a special icon. Maps yet to be unlocked will get temporary map teleportation access while also featuring a special icon. Trailblazers can freely switch between the displays
Okay, also
for
man
the
kann jetzt
normal
quasi
map
Quests
and the
machen, auch wenn
temporary
das
maps
Story noch nicht so
unlocked
weit ist.
as a
Okay,
result
cool,
of
I guess.
advanced access event activation.
And what if Trailblazers achieve the normal event activation requirements during the course of early access?
Good question. In that case, the event will terminate the advanced activation state and the temporary map channel will close. However, game data will be retained and Trailblazers can continue participating in gameplay as normal through the event stream.
Which is when I get my hands on the limited time event rewards.
In other news, in the not-too-distant future, a new episode of Knowing the Universe will be upon us. We've invited celebrated novelist Yoshiki Tanaka to be with us on the program. Together, we'll be exploring thoughts and imaginings on the subject of the boundless universe. A huge thank you to Mr. Tanaka for his participation. Man, I can't wait to see that episode. And finally, intel on a mysterious collaboration destined for launch in 2025.
FATE?
Bracing for impact!
Was?
For more info, stay tuned for official announcements, Trailblazers.
Alter! Ha! Und an die YouTube-Zuschauer, ja. Das war der 2.4, der Livestream. Ich bin gerade ziemlich sprachlos wegen dem Fate-Ding, deswegen fällt es mir auch gerade echt schwer, hier noch ein paar Worte zu fassen. Aber ja, um es kurz zu fassen, die neuen Charakter sehen alle actually cool aus. March 7 sieht aus wie so ein Fun-Charakter mehr, wenn du einfach March haben gerne spielst, hast du da jetzt eine Fun-Version von ihr, keine Ahnung. Sah nicht stark aus, vielleicht ändert sich das noch, wenn sie in-game ist, aber jetzt erstmal sah sie nicht stark aus. Die Feisters sehen cool aus, ich werde wahrscheinlich den Agility-Typen holen, damit ich dann auch einen Feuer-Agility-Feister habe. Dann fehlt mir noch ein physischer Agility-Feister und dann Easy. Neue Area, sieht verdammt cool aus, Story sieht verdammt cool aus. Die Events sehen relativ mit aus, muss ich sagen. Es sieht sehr mit aus, aber immer noch cool. Aber ich bin so sprachlos für den Fate-Ding. Halt, Fate Unlimited Blade Works. Ich weiß nicht, ob das schon 2025, aber holy fuck. Weil, wenn ihr es nicht wisst, ne, Fate ist mit einer meiner Favorite-Animes überhaupt. Und dass Fate fucking Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works eine Collab mit dem Spiel macht, ist crazy. Das ist insane für mich. Da bin ich so gespannt, ob wir Informationen bekommen, was zum Geier abgeht. Aber ja, jetzt würde ich erstmal sagen, Video ist lang genug, deswegen lasst gerne ein Like und ein Abo da, wenn ihr das nicht getan habt. Schreibt in die Kommentare, wie ihr das Update findet. Ja, Leute, ich würde sagen, wir sehen uns im nächsten Video. Ja, würde ich sagen, damit ciao.